Hi there, I'm the Divine Miss Mikki, and yes, Leo in the background. And I haven't been on for a few days, but between technical issues and health and all this, and it's kind of like, oh well, I'm here, I'm now here. I wanted to do a quick one on our favourite subject. Well, it's not really a favourite subject, but it's very entertaining. Yes, Mr. DJT, the trumpety trumpet. Well, it seems he's been doing a lot of trumpeting. I would not like to be in that courtroom when he lets one rip. It seems that it's pretty rank, pretty bad. So, I mean, really? What do you say? The guy lets him rip and... Oh, seriously, Leo? Can you just, like, you know, like, do that elsewhere, please? Have a bit of... Wait, don't do that. Decorum, please. Oh, where was I? Yes. Well, I think we were talking about butts before. Oh, dear. My eyes are still a bit funny, but they're better than they were. So yes, it's being reported that he has some very odious smells emitting from a certain part of his body, and well, it seems all of it's pretty rank. And I would say that it doesn't matter what he says or what piece of paper he has. His body is saying there is something really wrong. Oh, now you can see Skittles. She's just there. Oh, and there she goes. So yeah, there's definitely health issues. Come on. That is a clear sign of something not being right in the body. That can be the liver, the kidneys, you know, it's toxins. And they're trying to come out and they're just so overloaded, and the smell that comes out. I know what that's like. I've been around it. It ain't good. But then you add all that stuff and it's like, whoo-wee. Okay. So, I wanted to do just some quick readings on what's going on because, oh geez, let's face it. Oh man, when it's talk about being up shit creek without a paddle, forget the paddle, he hasn't even got the canoe. He's in trouble. But yeah, of course everyone's worried, you know, is he going to get away with it? He's got away with so much before, but has he really? Maybe temporarily. It's catching up with him now. And his body is saying it's not good. He won't listen. He's a person who doesn't listen. So, what case will we do first? They've told me, wonderful friends, they've told me, oh, okay, not that card. Ooh, okay. They said 3 cards for each part of this. I'm not going to have a very long one. I know I say that, but this time I mean it. Because I've got a lot of sorting out to do with the other computer because it's run out of space and it's the one I load everything onto and that. Long story. Full of long stories. So, we're going to do the Stormy Daniels case. Because, yeah, that's full on at the moment. They've just picked their jury. They've got 6 alternatives. He's about to be well and truly put in his place. So let's just first see what the cards say in regards, you want that one, don't you? You really want that one, don't you? And you really want that one. Okay. And that one. Okay. So, Thank you, guys. I'm also going to, if we need any, ask any clarifying or anything, I've got my trusty pendulum here. Okay, so we shall ask, not yet, we aren't asking you yet. I might move that down. I'm just going to figure out, just so that you can see how we work it. Yeah, because I've got a little bead there that I'll hold on to. So, and then it'll go like that. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, so first card we have is the Four of Swords. Okay. Yeah, his health. He really needs to step back and look after his health, or actually, I kind of think it's more like he's going to be. What are we going on here? Oh, okay. Pretty simple. The way it's going on, he's going to be separated. He's going to be. It's kind of like being put in solitary, but not jail solitary. And I know they've talked about putting him in another room and he watches everything. I kind of get the feeling that that's that. But I also feel that his health is really starting to go down and he's not resting the way he should for the sake of his health now. It's his choice. You know, he's made a lot of choices that haven't been good. You know, and he's been trying to hang on to everything and fight everything, when really he really needs to just deal with the consequences of his actions. Yes, he's created all these issues. He's created all these, they're saying wars, but not like world wars, that sort of thing, but battles. All these battles, creating battle, and thinking that he can just bully his way in. The thing is that everyone's walking away and they're saying, no, I'm not being a part of this anymore. He's losing everyone around him. He's ending up alone trying to fight battles. And everything is coming in quickly. It is charging in very quickly. And he's not liking it. It's going too fast for him. Because that's not part of his scheme. Because his scheme is, of course we know this, his scheme is that he wants to delay everything and bully his way into being, and lie his way into being elected again, and then pardon himself. We know that's his plan, but what will be the reality? The reality is he may physically make it, as in still be alive, but health-wise, no. He's not going to, health-wise, he's not going to be in a fit state. And, geez, we're all seeing it. We're all seeing this stroke. Bang. Pop. Because the stress will get too much. And, you know, when you've got someone with this poor health, because let's face it, his health is really poor. And he's not looking after it. Then you add all this stress onto it. Yeah, he's heading for that pop. So, what question can we ask the pendulum on regards with this? So we're asking about the Stormy Daniels case. So the first question I'm going to ask the pendulum is, will Donald J. Trump be convicted of the charges against him in the Stormy Daniels case. Some call it hush money, some call it election interference, I think it is. There's fraud, a lot of things. So let's first, okay, just the truth and only the truth, please. And if you can't give the truth, then I'd rather give nothing. So may I ask a question, please? Okay. Thank you. I need a little bit bigger so everyone can see. Okay, round and round for me. Round and round. Is it possible to get a better swing than that? If you could, that would be wonderful, just so we can have it clear. I want longer string. It's a bit hampered, okay. So, okay. So, ask a question, please. That's better. Now you got it. Thank you. I know it's different to a chain. Okay, so will Donald J. Trump be found guilty of any of the charges against him in the Stormy Daniels? And it's straight off, before I'd even finished it, straight to a yes. So this is yes. Okay. No is side to side. Can we show everyone the nose just so that they can see? Thank you. So it's actually going side to side. Just looked at on the screen and it kind of looks a little bit like it's going round and round. Okay, so will, during this trial, will Donald J. Trump have a health event at some stage during the trial? Said no. Okay. Ask another question. Okay. Will Donald J. Trump be removed from the courtroom and put in a separate room due to his behaviour? Oh, that's a pretty yes. That's a pretty clear yes. Okay, well let's see. So, basically, let's put them in different spots. Okay. Right. So basically, what I'm feeling, what's coming through is, yeah, he's going to be found guilty. It may not be every charge. Oh no, it looks like it will be, if not all, it'll be most. He just can't shut his mouth. He can't shut his mouth, so he's going to have to be removed. He's going to have to be kept away from everyone. Oh. You'll have to look from a distance. Okay. Here's some music in the background. I'm just having a little bit of trouble breathing. We've had a lot of rain here. And every time there's rain, I have trouble with the breathing. Okay. So, I'm going to ask a question. I didn't actually formulate any questions, but I've known what I want to say. I've just want to put it into words. And, okay, I want to ask, in regards with Melania, I want to ask, what is her feelings in regards to this court case? Thank you for putting that into words. Okay, I don't know what I feel, but let's see what Spirit says. She's been looking at it. She's been reflecting. Okay, this is interesting. Celebrating. Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting because this is very, very different to his 3 cards. Hers is break open the champagne. She knows he's going down. She knows I've had so many feelings in regards with her, and they go against a lot of the things that are said. But my feeling has been for a long time, and I can't explain the feeling. It's just this feeling, this knowing, this... It's just there. And that is that while she's not perfect, she started off with as a young woman who had grand ideas, who was told a lot of things. She was told a lot of things that were not true in order to win her over. She was promised a lot of things. She then married this man because of what she was told. She didn't marry for the right reasons. Ambitious, not so wise in what it was about. But I do feel for some reason she was jaded about relationships anyway. But she had all these stars put in her eyes. We know that he's very, very good at manipulating. Well, he was. People are more awake now. But he was very good at the con. He's been very, very good at manipulating people, talking them into things. And I don't feel that she's any different to anyone else that has been manipulated by him. That then I feel that she was not treated well, and I'm being very subtle, entertainment purposes only, but I think she's kind of celebrating because she's seeing what's coming out. A whole lot of stuff has come to light. A whole lot of things that she suspected or she's known, but it's coming to light. And she's like, oh yeah, bring it on. Bring it on, because I got the champagne on ice. So, I'm going to ask a couple of questions. Pendulum. Okay, just the truth, please. Okay, what are some questions? Yeah, thank you. Will there be anything in this case that will surprise Melania? Okay. Will she learn the truth about Donald J. Trump's relationship with Stormy Daniels. It's straight to the yes. Okay, now ask the question. Will this be the final straw for her when it comes to the marriage between her and Donald Trump? Yeah, straight off. That's why he didn't want her to know. And I got a feeling that there's something that we don't know about that's in that, what do they call it, the prenup. That's it, thank you, the prenup. And she'd come out pretty good, but she just wants to be free of him. Who wouldn't? I don't understand these women that think blindly follow him because of things he said and think the sun shines out of his backside. Well, we know it sure as hell ain't sunshine. Rainbows? Rainbows are beautiful things. And they don't smell like crap. Just saying, entertainment purposes only. Oh, okay. So, we're done, Melania, we're done. Okay. I'm going to ask, I won't ask about the other cases because I think it's going to be iffy as to whether he will even make it to the other cases. Most of those cases will still go ahead anyway because there's other defendants and they will have to face the consequences of their actions. There'll be more flipping than in a burger store, but more flipping than in a gymnast contest, you know, so, but yeah. Question I want to ask is, will Donald J. Trump be physically able to become president of the United States again? Will Donald, I think that's probably the best way of putting it because really, we know it's this election, that's it. So will Donald J. Trump ever be president of the United States again? What's the energies around Donald Trump becoming president of the United States in 2024? And that one just blew out. Oops, sorry. Okay, well, I saw that. You want that one? Okay. Okay, so see what the cards say. Okay. Health-wise, he thinks he's as robust as could be. Truth is, no. And he's trying to juggle everything. But I'm looking at this and I just think that it's not going to work out as he planned. He's got all these plans. I'll do this, I'll do that. We'll do it this way, we'll do it that way. I don't feel physically he will make it. So we'll ask the pendulum. I think we already have, but we'll do it again. Okay. May I ask a question, please? It's okay not to answer. Okay. Thank you. Oh, that's wow. Okay, you want to get going on this one. Will Donald J. Trump be the Republican nominee for the 2024 election in November? Well, that's a yes. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, another question. In November 2024, will Donald J. Trump be physically able to stand for president in November 2024? Okay, that's a no. I had to wait to see if it was going to keep going round, but that's actually no. Okay. Will the Republican Party be able to find another nominee for the presidency for November 2024? No. They'll have backed themselves into a corner. There might be someone, I get the feeling there might be someone that they're thinking about, but they're going to go, no, mate. No. Maybe next time, not this time. Okay. So, there's a question. Will Donald J. Trump have a serious health event before November 2024? Oh, I felt that. Yes. Okay, now there's one more question. Will Joe Biden be made president after the 2024 election? Yeah. Okay. So I guess really I should just do one more. It's already gone longer than I wanted to do, but I'll just do one more. Just 3 cards. Joe Biden. Okay. So, Joe Biden. We have 3 cards for Joe Biden for the 2024. That's a lot more than 3, so. Oh, okay, we've just got one down there. Okay, we want that one. Okay. So, we want 2 more. This is for Joe Biden for for November, for the election to be held in November 2024. Okay. 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 There's a lot of anxiety that's going with this. But from that there's going to be a lot of communication. And he'll be sitting pretty. So it might seem like there's a lot of anxiety now, and there'll be a lot of worry, because there's going to be a lot of turmoil at the election. But with a lot of communication, he's going to be sitting pretty. So, what is he, early 80s. I'm not good at remembering these things, but it's going to take a toll on his health, but he's going to work with it, and he's going to win. And then he's going to take it from there. To be honest, guys, I'm an outsider. I'm Australian. So you're getting a unbiased opinion, about as unbiased as you can be considering who you're dealing with. But looking at it, you can't go wrong with Joe Biden. You really can't. And I just say that because chalk and cheese, it's a no-brainer. You've got one person who's a narcissist, misogynist, sexist, racist, smelly, just not a good person, who's also in poor health, who's clearly having some cognition problems. It's pretty obvious. Against a man who has honesty and integrity. He's been around the block. He knows what's going on. He knows how to handle himself. He's diplomatic. He's got a very dark sense of humour, which is pretty good. You need to have that. He's handled this well, and you know, there's times when I think he's been pretty damn angry about what the MAGAs and Trump and the people pulling strings and deceiving people who just don't know any better. And it will work out. It will work out. Because it comes down to one thing. The only real nominee the Republican Party has will not be physically able to be elected. I believe he'll still be alive, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Been feeling that, and I'm not the only one. So let go of fear. Just let go of it. You know, there's nothing wrong with looking at the media, but do it with an open mind and trust your gut. If something in your gut says, ooh, geez, that doesn't feel right, listen to it. Apart from that, you know, use your brain and vote. Frankly, you should. I do not understand a system where, oh, well, you can vote if you want to. Well, people are going to go, I can't be bothered. And the ones that have, like, power and control, they're bothered. They go vote. Wrong people get in. So here in Australia, it's compulsory. You have to vote. Doesn't mean you can do an honest vote. You know, we have things that they call donkey votes, which are just, you know, they're voided. But to me, that's a waste of time. That's you might as well be, you know, just passing it off to the wrong people. No point complaining if you're not going to do something about changing it. No point complaining if you're not going to have your say. So a donkey vote or a no vote, well, you've got nothing to complain about if the wrong person gets in. So the idea is get out there, vote. And you know something? if it's not obvious, I like the colour blue. It's a really good colour. So, here you go. And on that note, I'm going to stop this now. Yeah, geez, wasn't that as long as some others? Went longer than I expected, but covered a few things. So it's going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be okay. Just believe it's going to be okay. So I'm going to say a thumbs up to the Australian winner of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, the Australian version. Beautiful sky. What a sweetie. When I first saw her, I thought, oh yeah, here we go. And then you got to see her evolve and see her courage and her sweetness and her beauty, but her insecurity. And I just went, wow, I really want her to win. And she did. So, yay, go the girls. But Tristan, very, very good runner-up. It was a beautiful season. Everyone got on well, but boy, I would never do that show. Oh, no. I could not put up with what they... I give kudos to them to do what they do. Wow. You know, that takes guts. And usually they end up with guts all over them. But, yeah. And, and if there's a certain someone who actually sees... This is my little thing. If there's a certain someone who sees this video and is not sure whether to contact me, call me. You know, give me a call. I might just answer the phone. So, hey, get there and go for what you want. In case you don't know, it's just someone who's been on my mind and I can't get out of my mind. And, you know, the Kylie Minogue song, I Can't Get You Out of My Head. Well, I can't get this person out of my head. So, yes. Puts a smile on my doll. So, oh, let's stop now before I go too far. Like, the video goes too far. I'm gonna see you later. Much love to you all. If you like this, then please like, share, subscribe, comment, put it out there, get those algorithms happening, and let's work it all together. Get out the word that it's going to be okay. There's so many others telling you the same thing. I'm another one saying, I'm not American, I have no bias, I have no political affiliations, I just don't like liars, manipulators, cheats, bullies, something that is like, oh, no, 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 and I can see it a mile away. And I think you deserve a president that makes sense. I mean, just that alone should tell you. So, it's all going to work out okay. You know, sometimes you see things in the media, sometimes you hear things, and you don't know what went on before it or after it. And I will say this. There was a jacket. You don't know what went on before that led to that jacket being used. You get told things. But sometimes things aren't what they seem. And it's like a phone conversation about Christmas. I think you all know who I'm talking about, but you know, I always think, because I could hear the anxiety, I could hear what's going on in the voice. It's not the words, it was the voice. I was listening to that voice, and first thing that came into my head was what went on before that led up to that. That's where the answer lies. I also, when someone is kind of sheltered, when maybe their grasp on the language isn't quite as strong as someone who has been brought up with a certain language, and you don't know what she's been told. Come on, let's call a spade a spade. You don't know what she's been told. You don't know what lies. It came up, things are going to be revealed, and that's going to be the final straw. Bang. So, cut a bit of slack. At some stage we've got to sort of say, yeah, okay, none of us are so perfect that we can pass judgment. Not saying she's perfect. Oh no. No, she's definitely got had some big lessons to learn, because I actually think they were big lessons for her. So, okay, I'm waffling on again. Mwah! I'm sending you loads of love. Remember, keep that smile on your dial, hope in your heart, third eye open, see what's going on around you, ears open more than your mouth is open, because you get a lot more information using your ears. And trust your gut. Okay. On that note, Leo's asleep. Can you see that? Sometimes he lies and he just puts his nose in his little paws, and it's so cute. And Skittles is back lying down there. Oh, it's nice when they're asleep. They're not fighting. It's like kids. Bye for now. Bye.